This is a quick guide to assembling and installing the Shades of Coffee RainFlow dispersion plate. So here's the RainFlow dispersion plate as it arrives from Shades of Coffee, and you'll see within here that there are effectively three parts. There's the upper part of the lower part of the dispersion plate, the upper part of the plate, then a separate little bag, and an O-ring. Now the O-ring fits around the outside within that small groove that fits around the outside. The O-ring is by design slightly smaller than the actual groove, so you'll find that it needs to be stretched to fit into place. Now the easiest way to fit it and get it to install is to actually install the O-ring on one side of the plate, and then using the other part of the plate just gently slide it across, and as you slide it across you'll find that the O-ring just sort of drops into the groove on the outside. Once you've done that, you can rotate the two plates together so that you've got the holes thoroughly aligned, and now we can proceed to actually install it. So that's the way it's oriented. The RainFlow has the whole side facing down, obviously, and then the side with the channels and the other holes, not the completely flat side, facing upwards. So that's as it's designed to fit in the machine. What you'll need to install is either a screwdriver, if you still have the standard screw holding your shower screen in place, or some form of hex drive or Torx drive in order to remove the screw from the shower plate or the shower screen if you've got a Shades of Coffee or similar hex shower screen screw. So what we'll do to start with is just remove the shower screen. So a very quick unscrew of the shower screen. Shower screen comes off. There's the screw. Then using an Allen key, we'll just get the bolts on there and unscrew the existing dispersion plate. Once we've cracked it, we'll be using the existing screws to mount the RainFlow plate as well. So we just move the screws and hold the screws in the front. We've now removed the old dispersion plate, and what we'll do now is fit the RainFlow one. So the easiest way to do this is holding it together like so, making sure that the O-ring is properly seated. If it hasn't properly seated within the groove, then just do what I did before again, and just make sure that when you're holding it up, you can actually see very, very little in the way of a gap between the shower plate, the two parts of the shower screen. You should find that the O-ring fits quite nicely into the groove around the outside, so that essentially you can't really see where the O-ring is once you've got the two halves of it stuck together. So align the two holes, or the three holes, within the dispersion plate, and it's easiest if you just install one screw to start with. So we'll put a screw in there. Using the screw, we'll mount it up against the bottom of the group, and then we can feel roughly where the screw holes are. And we've installed one. Now we'll install the second screw. It usually helps if you just install these loosely to start with until you've got both of them aligned and in the right place. That's both of them installed. We'll just turn the Allen key round, make sure that we've got them nice and tightly done up. So we'll give those another slight turn with the Allen key around the other way. Then we can take our shower screen of choice and reinstall it. This is an IMS GA 200 IM shower screen, but the RainFlow works very well with the standard screen or with most other screens. So that's it. It's as quick and easy as that. That's the RainFlow installed, and you should find that the dispersion through the shower screen is significantly better than it was before. We've now got 50 small holes rather than with the original plate we had 4 much larger holes. So there you go.